Alright, and we're live. I don't fully remember what happened last time we were playing. But I think we were going to be touring around Outer Vegas, so that's where we're going. Do I even have enough money to go straight to the tops? Nope. Yeah, we need to make some money to go to the, to get on the strip, to go to the top, to kill Benny. We're in Outer Vegas, though, which is actually a really cool area. I think is a really cool area, anyway. Because it's got a lot of quests and a lot of content, and I feel a lot of people tend to miss out on Outer Vegas. Because it's right next to Freeside and the Strip, which are way more interesting and have way more content. Hi, Goomy! Hi! I'm glad you made it. Hi! Hi! Hi!
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
Scared the shit out of me, Vic! How the hell did you even get here, man?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
Got a nice hot cuppa. You see what happened in the city?
Yep.
I've forgotten already.
Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Did you even see Fancy Pants come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Well, see you around, man.
Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
But like I was saying, we're going to Outer Vegas. There's some cool quests here. There's cool stuff here. There's the whole Aerotech Park. There's the quest to find, like, some kidnapped people. Obviously, there's all the quests at Camp McCarran that everyone already knows about. There's one of my favorite quests is the Whitewash. It's one of my favorite quests in the whole game, actually. The problem, I think, with Outer Vegas is that the quests are relatively obscure and hard to find. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit. It feels kind of loud. Quests are relatively hard to find, and they have no impact on your ending slides. So, like, if you miss them, you don't get an ending slide that, like, hints at their existence. Like Vault 19, with the Powder Gangers in Vault 19, right? At least you have an ending slide that tells you, hey, Vault 19's a place, there's people there, they have a quest. You don't get anything like that for Outer Vegas, so you just kind of never know what you're missing. I tend to, like, just randomly switch ammo types so that I can see what ammos I have available. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I know I haven't streamed for a while. My excuse is that I've been playing a lot of Stalker Anomaly, and that game has kind of taken over my life. It's a good mod, I like it. It's got some problems, but I think a lot of those problems are related to just how it tries to repurpose games that weren't necessarily built to be open world, to be an open world. I'd stream it, honestly, I would. But it's such a hard game, and it's very repetitive. And it's just so ridiculously hard that I feel like it just wouldn't be fun to watch me blunder into an anomaly field, die, reload a save, blunder into an anomaly field, die, reload a save. Or, like, get sniped by a single monolith soldier from across Lemansk 47 times while I'm trying to clear out the area. We could go visit the Repcon HQ, but I'm saving that for when we do Veronica's quest. We do the quest for the Brotherhood and stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun. Back to the thing about Stalker before I let myself get distracted, though. I thought about, instead of streaming the mod, I thought, like, maybe I'll stream the games at some point. So I was like, oh, I'll play them in order, right? I'll play Clear Sky, because that's chronologically the earliest game in the series. I don't know if it's my install of the game or what.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you.
Fuck off, NCR Ranger. I don't care. I'm not even on your side. I wanted to play Clear Sky, but it when I open the load save menu, my game just crashes instantly. I tried starting a new game, and it just doesn't let me do anything. My controls just don't work. Like, I can't walk around or interact with anything or do anything. It's so bizarre. I don't know why Clear Skies like that at all. Because Call of Pripyat and the original Shadow Chernobyl, I can like install them and launch them just fine, and they just work. I also bought Shadow Chernobyl today. I did play a lot of it. I never beat it, but I played a shitload of it when it was Steam shared to me by a friend. So maybe I'll stream those games in the future. No promises though. I know it's also April 29th, so it's Metal Gear Solid 2 day. I was gonna stream Metal Gear Solid 2, but the Master Collection has absolutely no keyboard controls, and my controller still has the problem of like disconnecting, reconnecting every time I slightly twitch. So can't, because when the controller disconnects, the whole game locks up and it refuses to recognize the controller's reconnected. And I can't, like, do anything, and I end up losing a ton of progress and having to, like, quit the whole game. Where the hell are my companions? They should be closer to me. I figured they would have caught up when I was killing the big horners or something. Did I tell them to wait in the last stream and then forget to tell them to stop waiting? I think I did. I think I told them to wait because I wanted to try and sneak up on the cons. Or they got stuck somewhere. What the hell are you guys doing? I was like halfway to Vegas. I thought for sure they would have like caught up when I was... Yeah, I told them to wait. I must have told them to wait before I attacked the cons, and then they ran in to help me fight, and then they started waiting on the spot again. How much you want to bet that a Legion Assassin party is gonna spawn here and kill the Grub and Gulp staff? No? Cool. I used to have a mod that made the Grub and Gulp people essential, because every time I'd come here, the Legion would show up and kill them. It was so much fun. But yeah. So no Metal Gear Solid 2 stream this year. Maybe next year if I get a better controller. I'll stream Metal Gear Solid 2 on April. I'm definitely gonna play the game though, because like I always play through the game. I just wanted to get this. I just wanted to actually stream some New Vegas and like actually post something on my YouTube channel. We're not doing Cass's quest, by the way. That's why I'm looting her caravan. I like her as a character, but like as a companion, especially with JSawyer, she kind of sucks. I was having this argument with my friends yesterday, and I'm curious if anyone watching the stream, either now or in posterity, knows. I want you to name a video game companion who actually contributes in a unique fashion to the gameplay and is not just like an inventory item. So like, no Princess Ruto from Legend of Zelda, because she's basically just a funnily shaped key that you carry around to solve the puzzles of the dungeon you find her in. Also, no JRPG or like turn-based RPG companions where you have like total control over everything they do. Those aren't companions, those are player characters at that point. They have to act mostly independent of you, and they have to contribute to the core gameplay loop. And contribute like well and meaningfully. Also, no glitches, no exploits. Because I can't name a single good video game companion from a gameplay perspective. I can name tons of video companions that I enjoy playing with, whose stories I like and whose characters I like, but I just can't name any that are like combat effective. I can think of like Raul in Fallout New Vegas in this game. He's great, but he's great because he has the regular maintenance perk, where your weapons just degrade less. Because you get Raul, and you get Built to Destroy, and then you basically negate the negative effects of Built to Destroy. And that's what makes him so great. Or like Eddie. Eddie's a portable crafting bench that's like always with you. But like, that's not really him being a good companion, you know? You can just go and fast travel to a place with a crafting bench if you want one. Also, Veronica functions as a portable crafting bench as well. It's just that Eddie gets the upgrades from Lonesome Road that make him like able to repair your weapons and stuff. You got fucked up, bro. 2 fiends. You couldn't even take down 2 fiends. I'm trying so hard to name a video game with a good companion, because like I started thinking about games like those old squad shooters that the 7th gen was really obsessed with, like if you've ever played Binary Domain, but the squad in that is terrible. I guess Midna. I don't know. I haven't played. I want to play Twilight Princess. It's the only Legend of Zelda game that I'm really interested in playing for some reason. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Boone ran out of 308 for his battle rifle, so now he's using his companion weapon. Okay. Maybe I can run away if he wants, I don't care. Doing 3-card bounty might be kind of hard with Bloody Mess, because I think people are going to explode. But like, Binary Domain is Binary Domain... All I can think of whenever I think of that game, as much as I like it, is the companions complaining, "You don't have to do this all by yourself, Dan!" And I've, like, killed everything in the room before they even entered it, because the companions are so lazy in that game. I feel the same way about video game companions as I do as, like, offhand grenades in video games, where it's like, I could spot the enemy, pull out the grenade, burn down the fuse, find the perfect angle to arc this grenade in through a window or something to land it on my target, or I could just spot the enemy, pull out my gun, and left click. And it's the same thing with companions. I feel like by the time they've contributed something to the fight, I've won the fight. Usually their best use is just as, like, spare blood, just to draw fire away from you.
Hey!
Oh shit, I coughed in my mouth. Shit.
Can't punch through.
You can't... You see what I mean about how ridiculous the JSawyer nerfs are? Boone's default weapon can't punch through a damage threshold of 2. He's complaining about a damage threshold of 2. I've got a damage threshold of fucking 5. Because I'm refusing to wear armor for reasons that I don't quite understand myself, honestly. To be fair, part of the reason why this 5 damage threshold is good is because the damage threshold fixes from JSawyer. I've not played Uncharted 4, so I don't know. I've never played any of the Uncharted games because I've never owned a PS3 or newer. I own a PS1 and a PS2. Not sure what. I think this guy died of a drug overdose or something. Doesn't think there's anything else in here that would have killed him, and he's hoarding all these drugs. Got a needle of Med-X right next to him. Poor fella. A really awful way to go. Oh shit. Bugs. In other words, your debt still remains unpaid. We have warned you twice. There won't be a third warning. Only consequences. You got 1 day. So what, this guy had like some kind of debt and they fucking... What, they threw a bunch of scorpions in his room? I feel like the 1, 2, 3, 4... I feel like the 4 bark scorpions would probably be more expensive than any, like, money you'd get from this poor fucker. I don't even know where you'd, like, how you'd catch 4 bark scorpions and do that. They're big! Not gonna go do the quest set. Yeah, Camp McCarran, at least not yet. I'm gonna do some other quests in the area first. Because there's a lot going on in this area. There's the quest at the NCR sharecropper farms to fix the water supply. There's the quest at the Aerotech. There's the quest at the Crimson Caravan Company. Like, there's a lot to do here. It just gets overshadowed because I think this is such an awkward point in the game. Part of the problem is this is when the game, like, starts opening up and starts giving you, like, true freedom to run around and do whatever you want. But you're so close to your objective of killing Benny, and then once you kill Benny, the NPCs start putting, like, a lot of pressure on you and start being like, it's really important you do my quest because the Battle of Hoover Dam is coming. So you feel kind of rushed.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
No,
I'm
it
not a
really doesn't.
recruitment officer. You want to join the Army? I'm sure someone at McCarran can point you in the right direction.
Why are you guarding a field of dirt?
A lot of the crops grown here support the various NCR camps in the region. McCarran, Goff, and Forlorn Hope, to name a few. We can't have wastelanders popping in here for a free meal, so my squad and I are assigned to keep things from going to hell.
Yeah, let that sink in. The NCR has figured out a way to terraform the desert so they can start growing crops in it. And their response to civilians that are starving is, send a squad of troopers to shoot them.
Impressive, aren't they? You don't see anything like this outside of NCR territory, that's for sure. We get the water, clean water, pumped in from Lake Mead. If you follow the big pipes, they'll take you all the way to the lake.
But at the same time, he's talking about, like, yeah, they have fresh water. Oh. That's kind of impressive that the NCR was able to pull that off. Neat little Fallout New Vegas fun fact, actually, that I'll show you real quick. I got to cheat to do this, but all of the greenhouses in the entire game are actually in a single map. This includes the greenhouses that are at the Boomers camp, Camp Nellis. I just don't remember which ones are which. There's this kind of a speedrun trick where you go into one of these greenhouses, you glitch out the wall without using toggle collision lock. You glitch out the wall, and then you go to the right, you go to the correct greenhouse, and you can actually warp to Nellis Air Force Base. That's the name of the place they're hiding out at. I'm not sure why all the greenhouses are in a single cell like that. I guess to save memory or something? There must be like a coding reason for it that I don't know or don't understand. There's a guy in here somewhere who gives us a quest, though. Or is it you? It's either you or Trent.
Oh, you here to work? Well, crops aren't doing so well. I'm thinking it might be something in the water. The pump station is pretty run down. You could go take a look around the place, see if you find anything strange going on. What do you say?
I'll go look.
Thanks. That's great. I should get...
Yeah. Trent, don't you have a quest for me or something?
Howdy. Something I can help you with? Sure do. Came from the hub on account of the Thaler Act. Farming's decent work, but the whole thing's a bum deal.
The Thaler Act? What's that?
Something the politicians back in Shady Sands came up with. They pay us to move here and farm the land. They even protect the fields.
So why's the work a bum deal then? That sounds Fucking sweet. I'd love to have armed guards protecting me at my place of work. Maybe I wouldn't have gotten shot, robbed, and left for dead in a shallow grave in a pissant town called Good Springs.
Bad soil and ration water. It's to be expected around here. But the rationing's off. Worst part is NCR won't admit it. Pretty hard to meet their crop quotas with 20% less water than we're supposed to be getting. Not that OSI cares about any of this. Everything I can. Farmers out here don't have the luxury of being picky. I get by mostly on maize and tobacco.
Oh, see you around. He does not give you a quest, but him talking about the water rationing being incorrect, that's part of the whitewash. I think you have to talk to him as part of the whitewash quest. If I remember right. Because the whitewash quest has to do with the stealing of NCR water. This is what I mean when I say like Fallout New Vegas is one of the best RPGs of all time. Because, like, the logistics of the world, like, NCR sharecropper farms supplies food to all the NCR camps, and they get the water from Lake Mead. They get the labor through this thing called the Thaler Act, you know? Like, someone sat down and asked themselves, how could we turn the Mojave Desert into a...
Hey there.
Do you sell stuff? Into a, like, habitable place that people wouldn't just survive in, but would, like, actually want to survive in compared to the rest of the Fallout universe. We're gonna need a lot of ammo for what's coming, I think. We might go pay a visit to the gun runners before we get too far into this quest. So I think... Don't tell me. I have a science of 45. Do I have like a Programmer's Digest or something? Because I don't think Mentats are gonna give me the intelligence boost to get 5 extra science on their own. Let's hope they do, because I would like to do this quest. Oh. I was looking at my repair skill, not my science skill. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing this quest then. Because it's not like a hacked terminal. I can't just, like, console command and unlock it either. Shit. Well, I guess we're not doing Hard Luck Blues. That sucks. Hard Luck Blues is a quest where you find out that there's a local vault nearby, and the vault is leaking radiation into the groundwater. So you go there to fix the leak, and then you find out that there are still survivors from the vault trapped. And you have a choice between saving them, but dooming the NCR sharecropper farms because the water will be forever tainted with radiation, or fixing the leak but dooming the vault survivors. And the neat thing about that quest, and the reason why I wanted to do it before I did some of the other quests in the area, is that if you do it, you can then go to the Aerotech Office Park, which is like a refugee camp for NCR citizens, and you can actually find the vault survivors at the camp. Which I think is cool. I'm definitely wearing this combat armor though. Like, that stuff has great damage resistance. I don't think I have any perks that require me to be in light armor or anything though. You can get some light armor perks in this game, but haven't gotten there yet.
Fine by me.
I like that Boone doesn't complain about being made to walk around literally butt naked, but he will complain if you take his freaking hat from him. Oh, wait.
I'd
really like my beret back, please. Fine by me.
Bald. Do I have anything that I can use that will help me move around with all this junk in my backpack? There we go. I think I'll probably ditch the motorcycle helmet because it's broken and it's hard to repair because I haven't found any other motorcycle helmets. Go and spend all my caps on weapons and supplies from the gun runners. I guess we'll do the Crimson Caravan quests. I was really hoping to do Hard Luck Blues. I always forget that that quest exists too. Myself like all hyped up, like yeah, time to do some quests that I like don't normally do. God, I'm sad now, man. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess. Maybe if I do another playthrough, I'll do like a nerdy, like science, non-combat character and we can do that quest. Other than the ghouls are gonna brutalize me.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Just gonna buy all of the 308 and 357 ammo they have here. Kinda wanna replace the 9mm pistol. But I don't have a very high strength stat, so like there's not a lot of weapons I can use on this character. Like, yeah, I've got enough strength for the repeater, I guess, but I wanna... Guess we'll go do the Crimson Caravan quest. Let's really quickly just check. I want to get some of the cybernetics from the medical clinic, but I don't have enough caps. I want to get on the strip before I do that. Oh, hey, there's Victor. Just vibing, stuck in a corner. I could maybe do the north side quests.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
What's next for you, Ringo?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Who's in charge around here anyway?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Alright, well maybe I'll go speak to her then.
If you're looking to buy or sell...
Let's hope that not enough of this song plays for me to get a copyright strike, because that would be the pits. I thought about turning off the music completely to avoid that problem in the future, but like the video has not been taken down or anything. It's just apparently been partially blocked. So I know that the copyright issues are why Al Chessbreach, the famous mod YouTuber, the famous Fallout New Vegas mod reviewer guy, always shot radios on site. He literally downloaded a mod that made the radios like explode when shot, and then every time he saw one, he shot them. And like the in-character joke was that it was PTSD from the Dead Money DLC, but the reality was that because that way they couldn't play music, so he couldn't get copyright claims. I think it's kind of fucked up that like
civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
It's kind of fucked up that like you get the same punishment for
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
For uploading like an entire song. Like if I uploaded Big Iron in its entirety with literally no changes, it's the same punishment as just having the song play in a video accidentally. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm looking for work, Alice.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
Need of someone to run and gun. Take it, what you need.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Yeah, it's a pretty basic job. But it's a start, right? It's getting your foot in the door. It's important. This will also get us access to Dr. Hildern's mission, which we might end up doing. There's actually a lot of quests to do at McCarran. Don't think I can steal Corporal Sterling's. No, you have to like reverse pickpocket. Kind of complicated to do. I'll talk to those characters eventually when I get to like doing their quest. I don't have any speech actually, so I don't think I can. No, I could do Corporal Betsy's quest actually. What the hell? And they're all like in that tent together. I'll do their quest.
Hey. I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
Yeah, copyright sucks. I kind of see why it needs to exist, but like... Especially with like the AI stuff, right? Because I remember someone made the argument that like, oh, having no copyright means that like big companies are incentivized to leverage their assets and produce good media because they're the only ones who can produce like quality content. Yeah, dude, you've not seen the ridiculous like AI content farms that exist. You are not incentivized to produce quality, Lamau. What's wrong with Corporal Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I could talk to her if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
I kind of like this guy, even though this quest is a little fucked up.
Hey, girl.
No, stop. No, stop. I'm uncomfortable. Stop. Look, you should. I'm just gonna. Yeah. If you try talking to her, you can't get anywhere without speech. But if you talk to some of the other members of 1st Recon.
1st Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You're right. We ain't never met.
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Weird rifle you got there.
I call her the Long Carabine.
I don't think that's how you
Didn't
pronounce
always
that.
have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
Maybe I should get the... I should find a way to acquire his gun. I've never used it. You always been with the 1st Recon?
Used to be a ranger. One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Oof.
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How'd you manage to escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. It's a pride thing with her, and totally unnecessary. I mean, look at me. I was Ranger Sterling until the Legion got through with me. I was bitter, but if I kept my mouth shut, the NCR would have discharged me and sent me home. Instead, I asked if there was still a place for me. Had to prove I could still handle a gun alongside all the recruits. Look at me now. 1st Recon and still going strong.
Where's Ten of Spades? Where's he at? Tracking the wrong quest, that's what he's actually. Ten of Spades.
Hey there, miss.
I shouldn't mock this guy.
10 of Spades. 1st Recon sharpshooter. At your surface.
You okay, man?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass. Damn right.
I love this kid. He's... How'd you get the name Ten of Spades?
The LT. Gorbets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades. But the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen though.
I don't know why that line. It's the delivery on that. The way he like completely drops the stutter and just like starts talking normal.
Oh, but because of what that fuck Cook did? Well, it's not the same thing, but Doc Kusanagi helped me with my stuttering. The Doc has a clinic north of here. Can't miss it. You should talk to Bitterroot, too. He's been to see the Doc, too. No problem.
Oh, this kid. He's a good guy. I'm
Bitterroot, 1st Recon. You got a reason to talk to me? Ten of Spades really ought to keep his mouth shut, but he's right. There are a lot of things in my past I just couldn't leave behind. It helped. A little. Well, more than a little. Betsy ought to pay a visit to Usanagi since it can't hurt none.
Yeah, I think you need a speech check to get his backstory out of him, so I'm just not gonna bother.
Hey, girl.
Stop trying to flirt with me, or I will literally blow your head clean off the damn shoulders.
This was none of their business. Or yours. You got no right to talk to people behind my back about this.
Yeah, look, you're flirting with me. It's uncomfortable. Also, literally everyone, down from Ten of Spades on through Sterling, and even Bitterroot admitted that not only is Dr. Kusanagi a consummate professional, but she's more than capable of helping with mental trauma.
Bitterroot actually said that? I can't see him talking about his... I'm guessing the other two. You can...
Yeah, get the hell out. Get the fuck away from me.
What can I do for you?
People like that are why I carry. I'm kidding. I convinced
Yes,
Corporal
the
Betsy.
others in the squad said you'd come to them about her. It's a start, but let's hope she sticks with the treatment as long as it's necessary. I'm afraid she'll ditch Usanagi early if she feels it's taking too long. She won't want to look bad in the eyes of the rest of First Recon. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Yeah, sure. Later, man. I like this quest, actually, because it's a good way to, like, get some character introduction and, like, some world building. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee with this loading screen loads. Alright, we're back. We're back. Yeah. It's a bit of a boring quest, I guess, but I don't know. It's decent enough. I just want to do a bunch of the quests in this area. We'll wrap this one up, then we'll go talk to Hildern. That'll get us into Alice McClafferty's further on quest, and it also gives us an excuse to go visit a vault. That'll be fun.
Hello.
Keep jostling people out of bed. In
Welcome
this
to the
frame.
New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified... If you've got...
The caps, yeah, I know. Listen, there's a First Recon Corporal. She's coming for therapy. Have fun.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries.
Cool, bye. Yeah, so we get some karma, and we get a bunch of XP, and I think that's all you get for that quest. Oh, hey.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the...
What about the fiends?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Oh, absolutely. Give me some names.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs.
Oh, just one?
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
I'll start with Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Who the fuck is Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties. One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to... That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't...
Yeah. So the neat thing about 3-card bounty, there's actually like a ton of like stuff involving each of the bounties. Little Buster makes a reappearance later on. After you beat the quest, you can actually find him in Freeside. Each of the bounties has like a unique interaction to make them like an easier fight.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East.
No, I just have this from Alice McCafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
So something about Vault 22. What was that?
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Let's say at the sales pitch, just tell me about the job.
All right. Straight to the point. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Sounds like fun.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts.
Diving
Vaults
into
typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Yeah. Later, Doc.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a...
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
I feel like as I'm playing this character, like, I'm not really pro-NCR, but, like... Job is for money, you know? I'm doing this for money. I'm not really doing this for any political reason. So I think I'd hear this girl out. Yeah, he asked me to get something or other from Vault 22. Something about plants. I wasn't really listening.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault.
He had an entire sales
there were
pitch
a lot
prepared.
of
Of course not.
One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, he didn't mention anyone. Never came up, though. Kinda not unusual.
No, I knew the danger wouldn't. I'm not trying to scare you off the job. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll try, but I make no promises, man.
That's all I ask. She might even be able to help you. As long as you don't speak too well of Dr. Hildern.
Alright, we'll see you around.
Right. Good luck.
Yeah. So we can get some bonus money if we rescue Keeley, which we'll do when we go to Vault 22, I suppose. But there's another quest in the area that I want to grab real quick.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place? Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCO, we captured...
It's a big deal to capture a Kenturian?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
So, what do you think that means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
You tried drugging him?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband.
Yeah, okay, maybe
But
giving
even
you
if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable
idea.
using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
And let me guess, he knows it and he's playing you for it. Have you tried just smashing his head in against the wall?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to beat the snot out of him when you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then we go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
No, I'm in.
That's the spirit.
I'm not a coward. I like war
Okay,
crimes.
I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Oh yeah, by the way, my character has like how much strength? Yeah, I have 3 strength. This is a brilliant fucking idea. I have 3 strength. I might have enough. I don't think I have enough intelligence to threaten him.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was.
Hang on, real quick.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck.
We're gonna be here a minute while these guys have their scripted conversation, so if you want to go get a snack or something, like now's the time. We're not gonna be doing anything interesting for about a minute here.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out.
Like,
come on in. He's all yours.
I feel like that dialogue
I'll be
exchange
back in
is
a bit
like
to see how you're getting along.
peak Fallout New Vegas.
And I'll need you to surrender your
Because it's really well written,
weapons before you
but like the voice acting for it is
You can pick them up from the locker on your way
not
out.
terrible, but not very good. It reminds me of a lot of games where it's like the actors just don't put any emotion into what they're saying at all.
What an ugly little worm you...
You smell like shit, so haha.
I must admit that a conversation with an imbecile may be far worse than the kind of torture I was anticipating. But somehow I think I'll manage.
You know, you're gonna tell me everything you know.
Of course, of course. All you had to do was ask. Let's see. I know that you're a brainless cretin. I know that you're wasting your time. I know the Lieutenant is going to be disappointed in you. And I know that by this time next month, the streets of New Vegas will be decorated with the decaying heads of NCR soldiers. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Look, point of advice, pal. You're gonna want to save your energy.
I can take anything you've got.
Trust me, you're gonna be doing a lot of crying.
Come on!
Kidding me? I bet you this is now because of the damage calculations from JSawyer. This is now going to be a lot harder. Why is he able to get up and move around? I have so many bug fixes, yet none of them fix the bug where he gets up when you start attacking him. Like, he won't attack you. He's literally programmed not to. Like that bit still works, but I feel like if you knock that much blood out of a dude with one punch, I feel like he's dead on the spot. Worst part is, like, you can't really cheese this in any way. Like, you can't, like, if you cheat a weapon into your inventory, or you sneak one through and you use it, Boyd freaks out if you pull out a weapon. I feel like I'm doing a great job selling Outer Vegas, because I feel like we're just doing a lot of boring quests so far. They get better, I promise.
Wrap him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some... I don't know how much longer I can keep her under control.
You think this will make me smarter? This is the best you can do.
Oh, for... Thank God for autosaves.
Why
I
don't
was
you
gonna start
step outside a minute?
I was gonna
Let
start
off some
crying,
steam.
honestly.
Nice job.
Pick up a single bottle cap, immediately just mag dumps you with a fucking assault rifle.
You think this will make me
Bethesda NPCs are kind of wild like that, I guess.
A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silus. Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from
This quest
you,
is way
Silus.
better when you have enough intelligence to actually, like, pass the
I'm getting
speech checks.
entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be?
You need, like, really
Are you
high
gonna spill
intelligence
your
and really high
guts to me,
speech, though.
Or am I gonna let my friend the maniac back in here for some playtime? Silus. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think you need this. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
I'm not gonna lie, this quest sucks. And it's the worst part of the whitewash, is having to go through the Sealess treatment every single fucking time you want to do the whitewash. But I really want to do the whitewash because it's such a good quest.
Had enough?
No, you're not even punching me, dickhead.
Come on!
The nice thing about VATS is, for whatever reason, it's only with unarmed and melee. Your damage is like doubled in VATS, I don't know why. It doesn't work that way for any other weapon type though.
Had enough? Enough, this is pointless. I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
Just spit it out before I have to smash your head
Something
again.
is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him.
Come on, you gotta have something
There is
better than
one
that.
other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Okay, cool. Where's the lieutenant?
That was fun to watch. This'll do. Here's the standard.
Yeah, look, I don't care. Alright, now in order to get the whitewash, that's the other thing we have to do. Yeah, we complete her quest.
I've got
which is like good. Right? So that's done. We don't have to do that. God, that sequence is just like I get why it's in the game, but it's so tedious to actually play. Dialogue is great doing that quest. And I think Silas has some alright voice acting.
I'm glad we could finally meet.
My source is telling me you've done a lot of good work. Look, I don't care. I'm up for hire though, if you're paying.
There are a lot of things I can't spare troops for right now. If you can help us, we can definitely pay you for your work. You don't cook by any chance, do you?
No, I don't.
Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken.
Anything else?
Yeah. On top of everything else. So...
Yeah.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay. We have to partially do this quest. We get an objective to talk to Lieutenant Boyd. And at that objective, we can get the whitewash. I'm not gonna do I put a spell on you because I don't really give a shit about the NCR.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into something about intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras.
Sadly, like, you get a lot of hints about the quests here. Like Sergeant Contreras has a quest. It's bugged and unplayable. Farber has 2 quests. One of them is bugged and unplayable, and none of the fan patches, as far as I'm aware, restore them to working order. I've never been able to get them to work. Yeah, look, Captain What's-His-Dick wants me to ask you, have you seen anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anyone else?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen.
A lot of bugs.
But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I can see if I can find anything about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Alright. Sadly, we won't be able to do this quest for a while because we have to go onto the Strip to talk to Dazzle, which means we need at least 2,000 bottle caps and blah blah blah, and I want to do the other quests in this area first. But at least we have it started. There's a lot of, like, trekking around and going to strange, obscure places for these quests.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
Change his mind about what?
My husband. He's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
You want him back? He's dead. He's just a corpse.
You never lost anybody, have you? Not like this. Never had to think about that person you love all alone out there, cooking in the sun like meat. NCR never leaves a soldier behind. That's what the recruiters told us. Promised us. We believed them.
Yeah, no one will help you?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
Alright, fine.
Ma'am, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the RepCon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there.
Yeah, so that's another quest. No idea where Corporal White's bunk is, but it's around here somewhere. Oh, that's why it's not showing up. I'm tracking the wrong quest. Duh. Here we go. This will at least give us something to tide us over, I guess. Pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer for the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on. Water shouldn't even be going over to West Side, and yet the log says otherwise. I know I'm on to something. And then there's a list of times. Yeah. Let's go do, we'll do a 3-card bounty on our way to go do There Stands the Grass. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs in this game. I mean, it's a Bethesda game. Wouldn't be a Bethesda game without a lot of bugs. I feel like Fallout New Vegas stands really well on the shoulders of Fallout 3, and that fact doesn't really get acknowledged a lot by the player base. I feel. Because, like, having played a lot of other jank games, there are broadly speaking, like, two kinds of jank games. There are games where the core gameplay is good. It's just, there's a lot of stuff on the fringes that wasn't polished enough, and that's your, like, New Vegas's, your, Stalker, your, like, modern Deus Exes a little bit. A lot of your Bethesda games are like that, where the core is solid. There's a good foundation here, but it's just like everything around it isn't literally perfect. Oh, we didn't talk to little fuck it. I'm not going back and wasting more time on NPC dialogue. We're just gonna go kill the son of a bitch. I'll just go and kill all of the bounties all in one go, so that we actually have something to do. I could run around like the whole map and like do all the side stuff. It's cool that it's there, but it's not really worth doing. Like I was saying though, like the other kind of jank game is like your Vampire the Masquerades, or like most of your modern Steam games, most of your modern Steam indie games, where it's just shit all the way through. And I feel like New Vegas has a massive advantage because the heart of the game is Fallout 3, and Fallout 3 was a finished game. New Vegas just improved it a lot, added things like weapons that load one shell at a time. They figured out how to do that in the Bethesda engine. Improved dialogue and skill checks, better perk balance, better, more interesting writing. It just improves those little fringe things that weren't so great in Fallout 3, but then you run into stuff that's just not not super well put together or like really annoying. Things that could be a lot better if the game just had a little bit more time. I feel like there really is a lack of non-NCR aligned content in the game. Like, almost every major quest with a lot of stages and stuff is through the NCR. And it's kind of not fun. Did I tell my companions to wait somewhere again and they're not catching up? They're over there. They're just a bit slow. This gun's great once you start getting some perks to do more crits. Gun just destroys things. Card Bounty is a cool quest because there's like so much stuff you can do. I'll try and set Cook off if I can without getting grenaded. Oh god. Oh! That hurty. Did any of that hit him? I don't know. Seems like it must have. Oh my gosh. Disintegrated. That's not the right Brahmin. If you kill the right Brahmin, where is she? There she is. Cook goes insane. He starts attacking like everything that's near him. I think he starts cooking the other Brahmins and he starts attacking the other teams and stuff. So let's let them deal with him. Take his helmet, why not? I need the extra damage resistance anyway. Oh yeah, the heads actually explode off of them when you collect them, which I think is cool. We'll go deal with the other fiends too. Why not? We're in the area.
Fine by me.
Cook. Yeah, so his unique interaction is you shoot his pet Brahmin and he goes berserk. I don't think Violet has anything special. She's also kind of easy to deal with. She's literally just surrounded by a bunch of dogs. Driver Defied has a cool one where first recon, they agree to station at a nearby area and then you just gotta lure him over there. It's kind of tedious, and I don't know why they couldn't just, like, attack him where he's already at, but... It is a thing. Come on! I feel like the sights in this game never line up with my actual gun. Please kill the dog, please kill the dog, please. Oh great, when's out of ammo? I'll load normal bullets for this. Boone is switching ammo types now. Where's here? That's a quest item for Rex's companion quest. which we might end up doing later on. Oh, she had an infiltrator. That's from the Fallout 3 Weapons Restored mod, I think. It's a kind of cool weapon. No. Sorry, Eddie, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to give this ammo to...
Fine by me.
The Boone. So he can shoot his... Yeah, he's running out of ammo for that rifle pretty quick. Holy shit, he's firing a lot. I think it's pretty cool. But, I don't have the strength requirements to use it. Sucks. I don't have the requirements to use a lot of weapons. We're gonna have to do, at some point, I'm gonna have to do the, Old World Blues quests, just to get the cybernetic spine. So I have enough strength to do stuff. The Old World Blues quests and, like, a bunch of other stuff. Because you can raise your strength. There's a lot of ways you can raise your strength without using the special training perk a whole bunch, without taking all 10 levels of that. There's a lot of stat increases in this game. They're just kind of... We're not taking the email flash. We'll take this book, though.
Fine by me.
I'll make Eddie carry a bunch of garbage real quick. I don't like making companions carry weapons, because they tend to try and use every weapon in their inventory. We got one more theme to deal with. Then we'll turn the quest in when we go back to the NCR facility. We go back to talk to Thomas Hildern, I think. Yeah, I'm probably going to do all the DLCs. I'm not looking forward to doing Old World Blues because it's very boring and repetitive to actually play. I don't know if anyone in the chat has played the New Vegas games, has played New Vegas, but I'm curious what your favorite DLC is, because everyone seems to have a different opinion. Everyone I talk to seems to think differently about them. My personal pick is Lonesome Road.
Empty.
Shit, dude, just obliterated instantly. Oh, great. Oh, we can go see Dr. Snaggy about that, I guess. Oh, no. Okay. Sometimes your character gets, like, stuck doing animations like that that they were doing, like, before they entered VATS. What the hell? I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Need a bigger caliber.
No, you need to just be better at shooting stuff. Is his head going to be damaged because he fell apart? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why Bloody Mess sucks in this game. It will just mangle their heads, even if you didn't shoot them in the head. Do I not have any 9mm? No, I do. It just won't let me load the gun for some reason. Well, that's a certified New Vegas moment. I can't put any bullets in my gun. I don't know why I pulled up a golf driver. Ugh, I need more ammo. The part is, I've been to like every arms merchant in the area buying weapon ammo. Boom. There's a lot of fiends here. Am I even hitting him? I can't tell. Just, okay, there we go. Now it's going to load the 9mm. Can't open that. What is my lockpicking stat even at? Oh, yeah, it needs to be at like 50, that's right. That was fun. Killed a lot of people. Need to go and find a way to get some more 357. Hang on. Oh, this is from the Fallout 3. No, this is the Fallout 3 lever action. Okay. I was wondering why there was a 10mm lever action rifle in this game. That's weird. I think I can convert 10mm ammo into 357, so we're gonna try doing that. I think I can do that. Because we're probably gonna end up walking around doing a lot of shopping real quick. I'm gonna... Am I encumbered? Fuck. Yeah, we don't drink the vodka. I'm gonna take a quick biology break, and then we're gonna run around and do some shopping and try and get some more ammo. Alright. So we'll start. I don't think the gun runners are going to have any extra ammo, but they're close to the first shop that I want to go check out for actual ammo. If I break down these 10mm rounds, do I get everything I need to primer? Nope, I need small pistol primer, not large pistol primer. And Alora's don't even give me pistol primer. Alright, let's see if I can buy... so I can't even break down 10mm into that. So let's see if I can buy some of the stuff that I need to make ammo from the Vendortron. I'm keeping the drained cells on me because I know I can just recharge them and then sell them. They're basically free money. Actually, we'll just check and see if he actually, he doesn't have any ammo at all that I can use. Here's some 9mm, I guess. I already have a lot of 9mm though. I'll buy a little bit. I'll buy some special 9mm rounds. Okay. Need pistol powder, and I need small pistol powder, and then I need lead. And I think I can only get lead by disassembling ammo for some stupid reason, too. I don't think they sell it to you. Okay, well, I'll keep the 10mm rounds, I guess. I need primer small pistol as well. Do you sell small pistol primer? I bet he doesn't sell it. This is why crafting ammo in this game fucking sucks. I thought I bought small pistol primers from him. What? Primer box, small pistol. Okay. Oh, there we go. I just have to wait for them to be added to my inventory. Okay. Yeah, you make 15. All that work. Checking this workbench. Memorizing the list of items that are in here. 20 rounds or so. Absolutely worth it. Completely not a total waste of my time or anything. I'm also not, like, massively encumbered now by all of the fucking lead and shit that I'm carrying. For 20 rounds. So worth it. Like, I know as you level up your gun and your repair skill, you get access to, like, other recipes and stuff. But the majority of the recipes in this game... I'll go to Dockery so now I can get healing from her. I won't waste healing items on myself. The majority of the recipes are for, like, 44 mag and, like, other high calibers. Go to Mick and Ralph and see if these guys have anything that I can, Hell yeah. Workbench. I can't even do the ammo because I don't have enough science skill. I've been carrying it around for no reason. Okay, well, we'll sell them then.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's.
Any guns? Yeah. Do you have anything cool on sale?
Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
All of my guns are special. If anything catches your eye, let me know.
Okay, well then show me what you got. Lion dick. Yeah, like, look at that. I can literally go to a merchant, and with, like, 3 button presses, I can double the amount of ammo I was just able to craft. Like, come on. It's kinda silly. Something's gotta give.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose all of my money before we even get to Vegas just buying shit. Kinda why you gotta be a loot gremlin in this game sometimes.
Welcome back.
I'm trying to avoid acknowledging it because I don't want to, like, get copyright struck for the music in this game. But damn, the music in this game is good. Wish I could sing sometimes, man. We'll be using a lot of hollow points in the upcoming dungeons. I'll switch over to those first. We'll run over to Blake and see if he's got any ammo. Well, we can also turn in our quest with Alex and Fire pretty well over there. Paid for that. See, things are moving along a little bit by bit. It's kind of like a bit of a snowball effect. Because the quests here, they take you all over the place. There really is a lot going on here, honestly. I'll probably save West Side and North Side's quests for later. I want to wrap up a bunch of the quests that we got going on right now. And then I'll probably end the stream and go play Metal Gear Solid 2 or something.
Hey there. You...
Welcome back.
Don't read the invoice.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Yeah, if they pay.
Certainly.
No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, what other jobs?
There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
What's the gunrunner's job about? That sounds like it's up my alley. The other jobs, I know Jameson requires like speech checks, and so does negotiating with the caravan.
The quality of the gunrunner's armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
And what about Henry Jameson?
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
And what about this negotiation?
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
I'll see what I can get done.
Thank you.
Nah, I'm done. I don't know why they give you the option to welch on the gunrunner job, but none of the other jobs. We'll probably actually do the gunrunner job while we're in the area. Because that one's pretty easy from what I remember, anyway.
You're back.
Yeah, I've been shot.
Some of these lacerations...
I should probably get the mod that skips the little animation and like the little fade to black effect.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm on some hard drugs as well. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go and do There Stands the Grass. And then I'll probably do, like, the north side quest and the west side quests later on. Because we will need to get to the strip to do... To do the whitewash. Oh, for egg. No. Oh my. Fuck off. I hate having to put literally all of my points into the block. Yeah, because there's no other way into the facility either. You have to get through that gate. My only hope is that homeboy over here has a key. Don't have a tumblers today. And there's literally no other way in either, unless you know how to glitch through a solid fucking door. Oh my god, I want to play the video game. I want to fucking do shit. God fucking damn it. I'm actually pissed off because I feel like I've done fuck all stream except wander around. Well, I guess we're not doing that either until I gain like a lot more levels. Ugh. That's fucking cool. I keep saying there's a lot of content here, but I can't fucking do any of it because I don't have the speech, or I don't have the lockpick, or I just don't have the skill. It's kind of why it's one of those things that I don't really like about New Vegas. I kind of miss like the randomized speech checks from Fallout 3. 9. And there goes like all the health I just paid to have expensively healed. Cool. It's one of those things I don't like about a lot of PC RPGs. You just kind of, if you don't have the right build, you just end up smashing your face into a wall at a certain point. And that's kind of the problem with having a hard rule system like an RPG coded into a PC game, because in a real proper role-playing game, in a proper tabletop game, right, the DM should know better than to throw impossible challenges at the player and then incentivize them to do the content that they literally can't do. Right, like a good DM knows better than to do that to their players. But a computer has no option to dynamically tweak skill checks and things like that to make them actually possible for every player. So you just end up cut out of huge chunks of content. There's the Thorn. Eh. I don't want to do the Thorn quest. I find that quest really boring and repetitive. Go here, kill dangerous mutants, steal an egg, come back. And then you do that like 6 times and you get rewarded with stacks. I mean, you do get a unique shotgun, but it's a shotgun. They're not very good. I used Dinner Bell like once, and I think that was the weapon that convinced me that, yeah, shotguns suck. I know a lot of people like the Riot Shotgun, but that's because you combine that with the knockdown perk and the insane rate of fire, and you just constantly knock enemies down. Doesn't even, like, kill them good, it just stops them from shooting you. Lamo. There is one more shop I can check for ammo in West Side, so we'll go there real quick.
NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure there are people nested.
West Side's another cool area. Well, we come to learn more about it through the Whitewash quest, so I won't spoil it until we actually do that. Hey, Miguel.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I'd buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
What do you got for sale?
Of course.
I need bullets more than I need caps, honestly. It doesn't have any... there's no way he'll sell me, like, tumblers today so that I can actually go and do that quest.
Give me a shout.
I think there's one interaction here that we can have that's interesting, but we might need to have beaten the quest with the thing already.
Welcome to the Casa. As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive.
You know how to make a girl feel welcome.
Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you?
So you're not for sale?
Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things.
How'd you get burned?
We don't talk about that. Next topic.
God damn it. I think you have to complete the 3-card bounty quest, because you can talk to her about Cook, and then she gives you a bunch of money for killing him. I was hoping that she would, so that I could spend all more supplies to do this vault with. Because we're heading into Vault 22. Now I'm actually probably gonna cry. Vault 22 sucks. Well, sucks might be a harsh word. It's really confusing to navigate. So we're probably going to be bumbling around a lot in there. But we'll do Vault 22, we'll turn in 3-card bounty. Maybe if I level up enough, I can put enough points into lockpick that I can do the Gunrunner's quest too. That'd be nice. I did not push the third person button. What happened there? Yeah, let's stay away from the cazadors over there. Don't feel like getting eaten. Let's start with the 9mm hollow points and we'll see how well these punch through the plants. Because this is a cool area. Lots of unique assets for all of like the plants and stuff that you just never get reused, never see again.
Got you in this.
I wonder how the vault door got opened. Like, did the plants just open it somehow? Digest. Let's look at this terminal. Security compromise. I don't know if I'm going to read all of these. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running. And I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none of them left. It's getting late, so I'll resume expedition in the morning. Growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildren was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. So basically, Keely's gonna leave a cookie crumb trail for us, and I don't have enough repair to fix the elevator, so we're gonna be blundering around even more. Cool. I'm tracking those things, the grass wise, right? Just to, yeah, okay. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at it last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on this. That is such a mundane log. Why the fuck would you waste time, like, writing that in this video game? How dare you make me read that boring trash with my own two eyes? Expedition Entry 3. Level seems completely devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on the plants, with concentration on production of plants with high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults have been known to have, sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. I've been hearing strange chittering sound for some time now and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant manises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose a problem to experienced mercenaries. I don't know why the bugs didn't react to her, but okay.
All clear.
I don't know what my companions are getting agitated about either. I think we're going to start encountering the Viet Cong pretty soon in this vault jungle. Yep, there's one.
Contact.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. They kind of just appear from the ground. It's a bit annoying. Expedition Entry 6. Finally found some of the bodies. Scientists who live here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blended in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least not the ghouls. This level appears to be where they performed most of their research. Most of the research NCR is interested in. Shouldn't that be the NCR, not NCR? I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research is inaccessible. Find the main backup. Okay, well, at least Keely is giving us some kind of direction and advice. It only took her, like, 8 log entries. Security... Let's just read the one on top. Anyone down here? Security is trying to hold off. I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security up at once. Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter. All the quarters down the common area. Official in charge of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. Can't open that, and I think we need a thing to open this, don't we? Yeah. Because we need to get in that cave, because that's where Keely is. Not kidding. Keely was not kidding when she said they're covered in lichen. They're basically entirely lichen. It's a really cool vault and like loads of unique assets and stuff, but it also just kind of feels like, I don't know, misplaced effort, because you've only come here for like one singular quest, you know? But it is really cool and atmospheric, and I do like the idea of this vault. That's kind of something that's a bit of a complaint I have, especially with the Bethesda Fallouts, is just how like wacky and absurdly evil vault tech is. Expedition Entry 8. Guess no one will miss this particular trivia game. Questions weren't even that hard. Looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggest that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm gonna see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I've found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up the spectrometers on several levels, and now concentration appear to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. See, there she writes it as the NCR, not just NCR. I know I'm being pedantic, but come on. Yes, I'm just gonna turn into a bit of a loot goblin, because I need money to get on the strip pretty soon here. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up, realistically, probably gonna end up doing, like, all of the free side quests, because they're pretty fun. We have to figure out a way to open that terminal to the cave, and I don't remember how we do that. Unlock, unlock, unlock. Crew quarters, data backup. We can't unlock the cavern, though. From here. And there's nothing else in the overseer's office that's worth messing with. We get down. I think it's over there. Get down. Yeah, it's this way. Right? I'm about to run out of 9mm. I'll have point. Hold on. Wait a minute, what? Was my hand floating in front of me? I skipped the VATS cutscene, and I think my hand was floating in front of me. What the hell? Flamer fuel. I'm not even gonna read those. I don't care about the vault entries. They don't really matter to what we're here for. Basically, someone in the vault was like, "Hey, these plants that we're working on, right? You know, what if we just dumped the spores from them into the air vents? Wouldn't that be quirky?" And then they did that, and they killed everyone in the entire vault. It's one of those like, yeah, Vault-Tec is evil, like, moments where it's just like they're being needlessly cruel for no reason other than the setting needs a villain, I guess. Lots of energy weapons ammo down here. Honestly, the flamer makes like kind of sense. I feel like as a weapon to use, but I don't know why. I don't know why a vault would have a fucking flamethrower. Yeah, so this is just notes on all the people dying, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like reading notes in RPGs. I find it tedious. I think it's because a lot of them amount to like just tidbits from the lives of people that I don't give a shit about. Ah, here we go. Cave door keycard. That's what we need. I'll start hoarding vault jumpsuits as well because we can use those for the
fine by me.
For that one quest with the girl. We can use them for the quest on the strip where we sell vault jumpsuits to the girl to turn into jumpsuits from a different vault.
All clear.
Picking up a lot of loot, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda needed. Kinda wanted. Tried not to be like a total loot gremlin, and like, at the very least, I'm not gonna... God's sakes. You guys really? I'm gonna try not to like steal everything that isn't nailed down, because that can really break the game. I want to make the RPG super easy, just steal everything. Play a career thief. I think when I played Oblivion, by like the second Thieves Guild mission, I had done so much theft that I had completed the theft goals all the way through like all of the promotions. Because each promotion in the Thieves Guild in Oblivion, you have to steal a certain amount of loot. And like, blitz through that so easy. Okay, so we have the cave door key, so now we need to go back and we need to find our way into the cave. If I can remember how to get off this floor. I feel like this vault is really confusing to navigate, and part of me wonders if that's intentional. I have to assume it is. Like with the low light and the plants everywhere that make it hard to see everything. Those stairs don't go any further. So I have to remember what floor the cave door was on, and guess what? I don't. I mean, at least I know all the enemies are dead, so there's not gonna be anything trying to kill me. I don't even know where the giant mantis came from. I don't think we ever... Is my health that low? No? What the hell? It hit me. Sorry, yeah, okay. I don't even know if we ever get an answer to where the mantises came from. I think they're just here. They're just vibing. Well, that's about there. Oh, hey. I keep trying to skip the little VATS kill cams because they're not that impressive usually. It's kind of like a reflex. Like Pavlov's dogs or something like that. Oh, let's try that again. I was not expected to be two-shot by a giant mantis. That caught me off guard.
Contact!
What the fuck are you talking about, Boone? Contact. Boone's gone mad. Healy's in here somewhere, but I just don't remember where. I don't even know what's in this room. Oh, that's what's in here. Quest items for later. Cool, well, I guess we won't have to come back here at least. I'm not gonna lie, until I walked into that room, I completely forgot that this vault was also part of the Brotherhood of Steel quest, so I take back my earlier comments about this vault only being used one time. You have to come here twice. Unless you bumble into that like I just did. I'm still probably gonna end up wiping out the Brotherhood. That'll be hell to do. Like that's like one of the hardest encounters in the base game, and I'm playing with a bunch of difficulty enhancing mods enabled, so. Where are my grenades? I'm just gonna wing a grenade in there and sod what happens. Screw the consequences. Fuck it, Boone. Can't tell me that wasn't a worthwhile use of a grenade. Oh, there's more? You know what the hell? I've got another grenade. I don't even know what was over here. Literally nothing. That was a waste of grenades. I mean, I got a perk out of it, so what the hell? Oh, and a level. Maybe it wasn't a waste of grenades. Let's go for 50 lockpicks that I can actually do that stupid quest. Cowboy. Yeah, so the mod I have makes it so that, like, instead of having to get 45 guns, 45 melee, and 45 explosive, I only need 45 of one, and it also broadens the number of things the perk affects. So now I'm doing extra damage with my revolver. So that's pretty ballin'. Okay, I can actually make use of that. That gives me more border. I'm not sure where that door took us, I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, no, I think I know where we are. I think this is the floor with the terminal to get the data rafting. We could just dip and like abandon Keely to her fate. The money from Hildern was solely for the data here.
Need a medic.
Well, that's the last of the hollow points. So now we're on to like regular bullets, I guess. Stick going with the stem pack. Another locked door. What fun. Yeah, here's the terminal that we need for Hildern. Just down. Even though it's only at 31% integrity, take everything. Please die, please die, please die. Thank you. Not ready to go. I'm just gonna go and use up all of my friggin' doctor bags. Yeah, let's go try and find Keely. I don't know if we can persuade her to leave without us blowing up the vault in the process, but I think we can. Pretty sure we can. And if we have to blow up the vault, then we have to blow up the vault. What the hell? I probably shouldn't have wasted my grenades.
Contact.
Jeez, there's a lot of enemies in here. I think they must have gave Mantis's fucking some damage threshold shit, because they're doing a good bit of damage. Oh hey, it's doing that funny thing where I can't switch pistol ammo types again. I don't know what's wrong with my 9mm. That's the not being able to switch ammo types is a new one. That's something that's never happened before. I guess each copy of New Vegas really is personalized. Like I'm running into so much bugs that I haven't even seen before. I guess it must be because I'm streaming, because normally the game isn't even this glitchy.
Contact. Can't run from me.
Yeah, there's Keely. Seriously, why can't I load 9mm ammo into my pistol? I don't know why it won't let me. Oh, do I just not have any? Did I give it all to Eddie or something? Guess I just don't have any 9mm. Okay.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
No, someone named Angela Williams, actually.
Oh, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
You paying?
So, you're one of those, huh? Fine. I'll give you all the money I have once we're done. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain more.
Those are some words I like to hear. All the money I have. See? That's a good way to set some expectations there. Honestly, I don't really care if the NCR ends up creating a bunch of plantmen monsters. That just means there's more stuff for me to shoot, which means I get paid by people to shoot plant monsters. I kind of wonder how far Vault 22 would spread, because, like, as an example, in the mod Dust, I don't think it's a big thing. I haven't played Dust, though, so maybe I might be wrong. But, like, if the plants are, like, hyper-engineered to survive, like, without sun...
This Vault-Tec machinery is so fragile. I had to jury-rig this elevator a few days, and it's on the fritz again already.
A few days, what?
That's got it.
You mean a few times?
See you upstairs.
Yeah, cool. Floor 2 is what you said, right, Keely? What's it saying? Shit, I'm sorry, I forgot. What about... Oh, yeah, right. Like, you'd think if the plants are, like, hyper-engineered to survive, like, in a low sunlight, a low food environment, that, like, once they get out into the desert where it's, like, super hot and dry, you'd think they would all just die.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Ready to get paid, more like. What do you want me to do?
You really have a one-track mind, you know that? Anyway, listen up. Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Blow yourself up and you get paid. Alright. Where?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration... Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look, there's one just around the corner outside.
You know you're
I'd
insane,
love
right?
to debate you on this, but there's no time. Now do it or don't, but stop wasting my time.
Any idea how I should ignite it?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
Alright, fine, I'll get it done. Where's your bag of grenades? I could definitely use some high explosives right now. Seriously, which corner? This room has 4 of them. Keely. Oh, here we go. Oh, hell yeah! Let's go. Go blow some shit the fuck up. So, the gas, I think... Oh my god, this place is a nightmare to navigate, because just so many of the hallways are just like, oh, dead end, random garbage in the way that you could probably, like, really easily push past if you tried. Oh yeah, there's the gas thing. So the trick is to get into this room here to ignite it. I think if you have, like, really high armor and health, you can just tank the blast, but this is the best spot to be. So we're gonna just pitch a grenade right over there and die instantly. I forgot that I have the, Sorry, Ben. I forgot to let them in and make them wait so that they survive. Thank God for the, yeah, I have a mod that makes it so my companions, are still set as essential even in hardcore mode. Eddie, I need to talk to you. Thank you, buddy. That's one of the reasons why I do stupid shit sometimes. I think you can tank the blast if your armor and health are high enough. Don't quote me on... Oh shit, I meant to go to the second floor, not the first. Don't quote me on that though. But I think you can. I forgot I have the mods that I can, like, burn down the fuse on the grenades. That's why I died the first time I clicked the grenade too long.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem.
No,
Now
I'd be
all that's
pleased to know
left
I'm
is
getting
ensure that
paid.
none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What do you need?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files. and we're done here.
And that'll take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I've been too busy trying to rescue you. Don't you think the NCR could have sent somebody else by now?
It's possible. I've spent the last few days in a cave, after all. For all we know, that man sent someone immediately after you to swipe the data while you posed as mantis bait. Nothing to be done about it, I suppose. All we can do is delete what's here, and that's done. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Okay, but you're forgetting one very basic thing. My
I suppose you
money.
have questions.
Whatever. You're supposed to give me money. Yeah, whatever. I don't... Bullets are expensive. Costs too much to shoot her dead. I also just don't like killing random NPCs in games. I find it tedious. Because, like, you don't get much for it, you know? You just kind of waste ammo and time. So that's one quest done. We'll go turn in 3-card bounty while we're here. I love the convenient fast travel marker mod. Literally one of the best mods ever made for this game. Because it lets me fast travel like directly to the outside of Camp McCarran instead of traveling to the door and then walking through it.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Are you supposed to be famous or something? Why would I have work for you?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade.
Nah, post-headshot
glory.
amnesia.
No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
Why does Daughtry owe you money?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
No. Never heard of him.
Of course you didn't, because they crossed paths with Lil Buster. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
See you around, man. Little Buster's great. Sadly, we'll find him in Freeside. And if you know, you know.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any...
Yeah, I killed all of them. I'm just skipping all of his dialogue. I'm sorry, I kind of went into autopilot. I've played that quest so many times, I just went into autopilot and skipped all of his dialogue. I do that quest like every time I play. How much money did I even get? I got like 700 caps from all that. Oh yeah, we're fucking loaded now. Oh hell yeah, we're rolling in it. 4 concurrent viewers too. Damn, you guys all showed up and the stream's about to be over. Well, I guess I can do the Gunrunner's quest real quick. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to do? Because I think, well, there's the Aerotech stuff. I could actually probably go do that real quick. Yeah, why not?
We won't go quietly.
Okay, first things first.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Yeah, money on that. Hey, Doc.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Yeah, about that. I got your data here, bro.
Wonderful.
Got my money.
Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
Make it fast. I just want my money, dude.
If the data's intact, you'll get your reward. I gave my word. I'm not the kind of wasteland savage you're used to dealing with. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
I agree, I've done more than my part. I think you owe me a little more.
You want to renegotiate your contract? This is a very serious matter. You do understand that, don't you? I realize that one's word counts for a little in the wasteland, but amongst civilized people, one doesn't just demand more than one has agreed to.
Nah, civilized tend to stack things in their own favor, don't they?
If you're unhappy with the terms of our agreement, then consider this an object lesson. In the future, I'm sure you'll consider your agreements and contracts. Of course. We're all very grateful for your efforts, and I'll make certain that you're credited in our final report. Good day to you.
Bastard. Oh well, another level up. Wow, that was a big level up. Holy. Forgot how much XP that quest was worth. Damn. Let's go do the... Let's go do the Gunrunners quest real quick. I'll do the Gunrunners... I'm gonna do a biology break. Gunrunners quest, and then we'll do the quest in the Aerotech Park, and then I'll end the stream. Let's go steal from the Gunrunners! Let's go! Yay, yippee! Larceny. We'll finally have enough lockpick to open this fucking gate. A bitch. Makes me miss the Oblivion lockpicking game, I'm not gonna lie. Feel a couple valuables while we're here. Download. I'm calling the Vendortron a Vendortron. Give the thing a proper name, like Bob. We're not calling it Bob. We'll vote on that at the end of the week. Please come up with something decent. One of the Crimson Caravan guards identified as Robert Wilson decided it would be funny to take a shot on our Vendortron. He's lucky he didn't get a 308 through the idiots. Well, currently negotiating with Alacrity for reparations, but in the meantime, we need to update the Vendortron's recognition software to filter out all Crimson Caravan employees. We'll also need to put some strings over the caravan and to them board. Oh, so this is a revenge job for them refusing to sell to the Crimson Caravan. Neat little lore details you can learn. We can also find that the boys here are examining energy weapons, and normally in New Vegas, energy weapons are the sole property of one seller. Gives you some hints at some of the other tensions running through the area. Stealth boys are great. I'll just sell a bunch of the shit just from you guys right back to you. Why not? That'd be plenty. I have over 5,000 bottle. Look how quickly the economy in this game breaks. I have over 5,000 bottle caps. That was easy. I don't have the Aerotech as a fast travel location, but I kind of just remembered something that we could go and do really quick too. I promise we'll do the Aerotech quests. But first, we're going to Hoover Dam, because we can get some cool armor there. I used to have a mod that made the stealth armor, the Chinese stealth armor, cloak you like it did in Fallout 3, but I got rid of it because I feel like the stealth armor that you get from Overblues is better. Go and get the stealth armor. We'll go get the stealth armor, we'll bounce over to the Aerotech, we'll cure our sleep deprivation, and then we'll do the Aerotech questline. There's a couple quests in there that are kind of fun. And then on that bombshell, I think I'll end the stream. I don't know why they're playing such bombastic music here. They really are. If I remember right, I don't even know if we're on like the right floor or not. I don't think we are. I think we have to go in a different area. Yeah, here we go. We have to be in the Hoover Dam offices. And then it's somewhere in the southwest. It's like a secret storage area that's like all locked up. Nope, that's the wrong way.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
No, this ain't it. We're gonna be bumbling around here a lot while I look for this shit. Well, there's the Major's office. Or Colonel. I think it's Colonel, actually. How was the southwest? Maybe it's the southeast corner of the facility? Nope, it's not through there. Yes, I know, I just opened the dev console in the middle of a stream. Come on, how's the guy supposed to show off? Is he doing? You, not in here.
Evening.
Civilizing Krim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Door here, maybe? Nope, that goes into another map. We're gonna be here a while. This place is confusing. I also don't know exactly where it is, but I just want it because it's... Ooh. Maybe it is like down these stairs somewhere. Is it in a container? I don't think it's in a container. Does this guy sell stuff?
Always nice to have a friend of the NCR.
Oh, you know, he does.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not authorized to trade with you. It's against regulations.
Not even to
Well, that is
so-called
great and all,
Brendan.
but it's
Sorry,
really
I
against
was reading something on my phone.
regulations. Sorry about
Fine, cunt. Yeah. I was trying to look up where they are. Is the only information I get is there's a radioactive storage room in the Hoover Dam offices, but like 2 suits Chinese stealth armor can be found at the office level of Hoover Dam. They're located in a storage room with some radioactive barrels and a wooden crate to the left as soon as the player enters the room. But there are several wooden crates here. I like saying storage. Really helpful. Yeah, it's not here. It's not on the ground floor level, so it must be upstairs.
Hey.
I'm honestly right on the verge of just snapping and giving up because just fuck me, dude. This place is a maze. Like, I've been in every fucking room. This just leads to like, yeah, this just leads to like the outside, doesn't it? Yep. No, we just came from this direction.
Evening.
Fuck off. This sort of looks like the room, but it's not radioactive. I know what the room looks like, because I've been in there before. I'm pretty sure this, yeah, that's one of the doors requires a key. That's for like the Battle of Hoover Dam. That doesn't open up till like way later in the game. Yeah, I am gonna lie. I think I give up at this point because I cannot find the stupid fucking room to save my life. Really wanted that armor though. Oh, here we are. We're in one of these. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Fine by me.
Not very, like, cowboy-y, but pretty badass. Yeah, I'm like a secret agent now. Okay, now we just gotta remember how to get out of here.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Don't care. Exit. Locked door. That's a fire hazard. I wish I remembered literally any of the center on cell commands, because I would just use the center on cell command and just teleport out of here if I could. No, I'm not gonna depth console and just fly out. No, I know, fuck it, I'm gonna depth console and just fly out of here. Like, I don't care, I'm not wasting more time fumbling around. We gotta go to the Aerotech offices. We got shit to do. Sharecropper farms are close. We'll do the Aerotech quest and then I think I'll call it there and go do something else. Gotta get something to eat, I'm pretty hungry. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry. Let's just sleep like a full 8 hours. I love that this passes so much faster with Stewie's tweaks. It's great.
I've heard through the locals that Nephi has passed on. I truly hope his soul finds peace.
Should have talked to this guy sooner, because he talks about...
I give what it... But the journey is often long, and the price to enter the city. Some find honest...
Yeah, if you... I think his dialogue that mentions it is cut, but he mentions that he came to the strip with his friend Nephi.
Something I can help you with, stranger?
And... I think it's cut dialogue. But he's supposed to mention that, like, he came to the strip with his buddy Nephi, and Nephi started using drugs and went crazy and joined the Fiends and became Driver Nephi, who we violently murdered. Probably shouldn't tell him that part.
Captain Parker. I'm in charge of this camp.
What is this place?
This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken reprobates from all around. And if you don't have the caps to get onto the strip, odds are you'll end up here.
Charming place. Charming place. Anything you need help with here?
Well, I am a little short-staffed. Maybe you could give me a hand.
By short-staffed, he's literally the only guy with a gun in the whole building.
Camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and vanished. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. I just can't prove
buddy Keith. What do you know about this Keith?
Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something.
What about those disappearances?
Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. They just up and left. I remember hearing some of the missing folks were doing business with Dermot and St. James. A couple of scavengers from Westside.
I'll look into it.
Glad to hear it. See ya.
Yeah. That's a fucked up quest. So first we're gonna deal with my buddy Keith. He's a dick. Keith's kind of hard to track down, unfortunately, but I think we'll find him. We'll deal with Keith, and then we'll do the coyotes. I think next stream I'll do the North Vegas quest, and then start doing stuff in Freeside. Oh hey, what do you know?
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories. Hey there.
In a pile of garbage.
Fancy a game of Caravan?
I sure could use some drugs. Do you know anybody that sells drugs?
What? Are you some kind of idiot? Why would I know that?
Failed speech checks. From what I hear, your players are pretty unlucky. What's your secret?
I guess Lady Luck just smiles on me, that's all. Nothing special about it.
Yeah. Some of the failed speech checks in this game are just gold. Gotta... I know it's here somewhere. What is that? I'm just gonna try. I just want to try to fucking him one more time. I thought you could pickpocket him for the item to beat the quest, but I guess not. It's somewhere. Well, I'm taking that. That's fix it. Great. I thought he had like an item on him that would let you beat the quest if you pickpocketed it off of him. think it's in like a desk or something. You can find like a deck of marked cards somewhere. And then you take him to what's his face, and then he arrests Pete. Where it's at, though. Oh, here we go. Not sure why this entire quest with Keith is communicated through, Oh, that's right. I forgot to even take the gunrunner stuff to McClafferty. We'll do that. We'll do that before we head to West Side. I don't know why Keith's entire quest is communicated to you solely through through notes, but it is.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Not yet, but found these on Keith.
Marked cards, huh? I suppose it's obvious, really. Here, you've earned this. I'm gonna go take Keith into custody. If you're interested in a little extra pay, I wouldn't mind backup.
You said the P word, I'm in.
Glad to have you. Let's go. Just stick close and follow my lead. Keith's a cowardly son of a bitch, but he might try something if he's desperate.
Why do you walk so fucking slowly, Captain? That's not even like slow walk speed. That's like slower than how NPCs normally walk in this game. Why? Like this is my walking speed. Oh, maybe it is standard walk speed. God. Whoops. I bumped the Pip-Boy button when I was trying to press the walk button. Because I have slow walk bound to caps lock, so it's right next to tab for my Pip-Boy. Come on. Hurry this up. I have YouTube content to make, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, and he's stuck on a fucking lamp. Please tell me you can get the fuck in here. Thank god. I hate this shit when it's just like, oh yeah, I gotta drama walk everywhere. Like, come on. Gotta fucking RP walk everywhere you go.
Keith, in the name of the NCR, I'm placing you under arrest for illicit gambling.
Fuck you, man. I ain't going nowhere with you.
Come quietly now. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Why don't you go cry to your wife then? Oh, that's right. She left your worthless, stinking ass.
You son of a bitch! Well, that was a bit messier than I would have liked. Is there anything else?
I didn't actually. Just a matter of my pay.
Here you go. I promised you an extra reward for coming along, so that's what you get.
Appreciate it. Those worth 300 caps. I'm taking those. I wonder why he just fucking hoses him down. It's great. I guess I could turn in because we're in the area. Let's go over to the Crimson Caravan Company first. We'll turn in the milling machine specs to Alice, and then we'll go over and deal with the thing. We'll go and deal with the Dermot and St. James. Every time I hear the name Dermot, I think of the character from the Venture Bros. It's a brainworm and a half, let me tell you. Great show, honestly.
Welcome back.
I've got the holotape.
I hear it's business as usual at the Gunrunners, as if nothing unusual happened. Excellent work. We'll be able to use the schematics you acquired to begin manufacturing our own weapons immediately. We'll provide some to you at a discount.
Oh, hell yeah! Discount. Weapons. Those are words I like. Not as much as money,
Hey there.
but...
You look...
Does that mean your inventory's gonna update? Like new weapons? Probably eventually. Probably not right away. I've got so much money. I don't know who I am anymore. I've made too much money. I'll buy those. We might need them. They're quest items for later. Do they have a weight? No, they don't have a weight. Okay. I'm gonna need those 9mm ammo. Honestly, I'm gonna be using that thing. How much does the assault carbine weigh? Oh, it only needs 3 strength. Yeah, but it only does 10 damage. To be fair, the 5mm rounds do have, like, armor-piercing functionality, so they actually do slightly more damage than you think. Let's go find those hustlers, Dermot and St. James, and figure out why this game won't let me load my 9mm pistol anymore. Because I have ammo for it now. What? What the fuck? Why won't it let me load my pistol?
We don't need.
Like, as soon as I equip the thing. Nope, it's acknowledging that I have ammo for it now, but it won't let me load it.
I kind of like being a barbarian.
I love video games. I guess I'll just have to sell the fucking thing.
When I talk to a girl, I start the conversation, and I didn't start no conversation with you.
You're real charming. Look, some people have gone missing and someone said they last saw them with you. What do you know?
I don't know a thing about no missing refugees from that Aerotech camp. Go cry to somebody else.
Didn't mention Aerotech.
Yeah, well, I must have heard rumors, and, fuck you. You got nothing on me and Dermot.
Oh, I guess I'll go get something. Maybe if I hold it through a loading screen, like maybe the loading screen, because it seemed like reloading the save, like, unfucked it. Yeah, like it acknowledges that I have the ammo, but I push the reload button and nothing happens. Oh, hey, what's this? A ledger. Just like you assholes to keep notes. Gotta be a little different than the one I kept for hauling scrap, ha, but I've always been a strong believer in keeping straight books. To motor runner, teen girl, 500 caps, adult male, 38, 0 to 0 caps. True to his word, paid top money for the girl, plus bonus for first delivery, but paid nothing for her father, who took a swing at him when untied. Got to keep him more secured. Also, keep St. James off the girls, even the fiends don't want used goods. To motor runner, adult woman, 250, old woman, 25, old man, 25, baby, boy, question mark, 0. Gotta be more careful, just like when we deliver to running. Like the women, of course, but the baby's worthless, except to make sure the woman does as she's told. The parents, next to worthless, should have killed them and left them. On the bright side, runner says we can start dealing with the fiends closer by, so no more dragging folks all the way to vault number 3. To driver in a Phi, teen girl, 400 caps, teen boy, 150, child girl, age 7, 50. More like it. Learned from the past and got rid of the mom and dad along the way. Tried to get more for the young ones. Time sprout, but if I wouldn't have it. Kept St. James off the girls. So like, holy smokes. To cook. Adult woman, 200. Teen girl, 400. Teen girl number 2, 400. Teen boy, 100. Did not like dealing with cook. Didn't know if he'd pay us or burn us. Misspelled heed there. There should be a comma between the E and the D, dumbass. I guess what they do with them once they out them is up to them. In my business, blah, blah, blah. Turn the corner before torturing the boy. Let's hope. Next. Basically, Cook burned the slaves alive. And driving and St. James and Dermot are horrible people.
Hello.
Hey, Jimmy. You're not the guy I'm looking for. Where's Dermot's room? No, is his room back on the first floor and I'm just an idiot? I think I might just be an idiot. Oh, I feel bad for the 2 people who had to join in the middle of me reading the ledger about the human slave trade, but welcome to the stream. Hope it was everything you expected when you saw this on your YouTube recommended. I still don't know why it won't let me load the damn pistol. It's bugging the shit out of me, dude. Alright, here we go, St. James' apartment. Thank God I leveled my lockpick so I can actually do this quest. Take the teddy bear.
We don't need the NCR.
Alright, dickhead number 1.
We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
Found your stupid ledger. And your teddy bear.
What are you doing stealing my stuff? That ain't even mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's private. Give it back. Hell, don't give it back. I don't care. Just found it when we was working salvage and thought I'd save it to give to some kid if one came by.
Dickhead.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for...
Yeah, look, I know you're your buddy. I've been selling people into goddamn slavery and selling people as fucking edible meat. So, why don't you cop up and confess, or I'll blow your brains out all over the goddamn sidewalk, eh?
You're right about that. St. James!
Wrong choice, dumbass. Wrong choice. Both paste. Ah, they got what they had coming to them. That was awesome. I'm taking your hat. I don't even think I'm gonna use it. I just wanted it. Well, let me load the... Yeah, it lets me load the SMG. It just does not let me load the pistol. Well, I guess I'm using the submachine gun now instead of the pistol. Because it'll at least let me use it. There is actually... You know what? Thinking about 9mm submachine guns, there is one other thing we can do in this area. In one of the earlier streams, I tried talking to Prim Slim about the missing gun that was stolen from the Vic Advance Casino. He wouldn't talk to me because I don't have enough science to, unveil his, corrupt memories. So... we couldn't get the quest, but... Sammy and Pauline, the thieves, still spawn. Let's go pay them a visit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get into their safe to get the gun, though. I think you need them to hand over the combination to the safe. They're in one of these houses up here on, like, the northern end of Vegas somewhere. I think they're, like, further that way. I think they're in one of the ones over there.
Got you.
It's very Lowenthal. Love that voice actor. Say goodbye to your face, Chocolate. Having Eddie around to just give you free, just give you extra hit chance is great. Oh, I don't have any more Hydra. Okay, well I'll have to grab one of the doctor bags from Eddie then. Or, you know, I could just eat a crit and die. That works too. Well, we're not gonna go that way then. There's no real point in fighting those fiends. I just kind of walked towards the wrong house. I hate that enemies can score random crits in this game. In the shack, maybe? I really don't remember where they are. I never use Vance's SMG because I'm usually playing characters with a higher strength stat. I had free bullets though. I'll take those. Those are worth something. Oh, here we go. Can I open your safe? Oh, it's a level 100 lock.
What are you doing here, stranger? You looking to start some trouble?
Yes.
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline. The Wasteland. You better not Simple. Up until now, but that's gonna change with our next score.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
This
Actually,
better
wait,
be
can I
good,
talk them out of it? Or like,
You'll have to ask Pauline about...
No,
better be
no,
good,
don't
stranger.
talk to me. Don't talk to me again. I want to talk to your stupid girlfriend over here.
You best not try any funny business, stranger. One word.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple.
This voice actress
You'd
is
best
having
not mess
fun.
with us, or you'll have a bullet hole where your eye used to be. We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though, and everyone will have heard of Sammy and Pauline. Just you wait.
And why is that?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the wastelands.
Plan is gonna get both your stupid asses killed. I hope you know
You'll
that.
see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how rich we are.
Yeah, I need fucking 50 speech to convince him that one 9mm submachine gun is not enough to knock over a casino. Unfortunate. So I think I'll turn in this quest and then call it there. Next stream, I'll probably do the quests. Yeah, there's like 2 more quests in Northside. And then...
You found out what happened to those missing refugees?
And then we'll be in Freeside and we'll be having a lot of fun in there. Yeah, St. James and Dermot were behind it. They're dead, though.
How do you know? Did you find proof?
Entirely too much proof.
Oh, sick bastards. Can't say I'll shed any tears for them. Here, you've earned this.
So on that bombshell of slave trading and cannibalism, I think it's time to end the stream. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever it is for you. And may your God